intelligence have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the featured contracts. And today's contract, Caffeine Chaos, set on the House of Sand map of Marrakesh. So, on to our briefing. As an inspiring marketing intern, you find yourself in the bustling streets of Marrakesh, where Clemens, the community manager extraordinaire, has been plagued by an imposter. The imposter, cunningly disguised as Clemens, has cleverly set up shop near his broken down motorcycle. To make matters worse, Clemens has been desperately craving a caffeine fix, but has been unable to leave his post. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to eliminate the imposter and save Clemens from the horrors of decaffeination. Remember, a true intern always delivers coffee, even when eliminating imposters. So for today's targets, we have 4 of them, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the default location. We're going to have a lethal syringe stored up on the rooftops, and we're going to be bringing with us an emetic gas grenade and an emetic gas grenade in a briefcase, along with our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we require one item. That will be a wrench, and I can't remember where there might be another one, so we're going to head around to the mechanics shop just over by the headmaster's apartment. There we will encounter our wrench and one of our targets, who is the mechanic just to our left there. So once we have the wrench, we're going to continue on around to the school, where we will then encounter another of our targets, and this gentleman is fixing his broken motorcycle. I thought we were supposed to save Clemens, not eliminate him, but a target is a target. So we're just going to throw our briefcase to distract the target away from the motorcycle, retrieve our briefcase, and when the target goes to investigate, we're going to create a leak on the motorcycle and then make our way back to where we were. Now we're just going to wait here for a few moments, as there you can see there are a couple of other NPCs in the area. One of them is going to come and stand very close to the motorcycle, as you can see there. So we're just going to wait for her to move away before we detonate our first target. So target 1 has been eliminated in a fireball. We're going to make our way just past the headmaster's apartments here and into this little alcove. We're also just going to wait for the panic to go away and our target, at the very least, to go back to his usual routine, and we can then select our emetic gas grenade, and we're just going to lob that right over into the mechanic shop. Make sure you get it nice and deep inside so we don't make the shopkeeper sick as well. That could mess with your plans. So the gentleman, our target, will get sick, and he will make his way to the outer bathroom of the Shisha Cafe. So we're going to get there ahead of him and pick ourselves up an invitation into the VIP area. So we're just going to run straight through the Shisha Cafe, out the other side. We're just going to wait for the waiter on the right there to move away, and then we can bolt over the edge here, grab the invitation, and make our way towards the bathroom. So by now our target should be just arriving in the area. There he is. So when he goes into the bathroom, we're just going to follow him in. This will give us firstly an opportunity to eliminate our target and then to set up for our next target. So we're just going to quickly drown this gentleman in the toilet here. There you go. Get your head down that, mate. So that's 2 targets taken care of. Our next target is in the VIP area, as I mentioned. So we're just going to remove our emetic gas grenade from the briefcase, return it to the briefcase, and activate it that way. When we leave the bathroom, you will notice the body is immediately found, so don't hesitate when leaving. We're going to show our invitation to the guard on the door there, make our way into the VIP area, and just in this cubicle right at the back of the room we find our target. Just going to make our way right in behind him there and then trigger our gas grenade. That will make him sick and he will make his way to the VIP bathroom area. Now I'm just going to drop my briefcase briefly here and grab the wrench and the rat poison, neither of which we really need. I'm going to retrieve my briefcase as that will come in handy still. So once our target arrives and the door closes, we can then introduce him to the modern sewer systems. So there you go, that's how a toilet works. That's 3 targets taken care of. So we're just going to move on to our final target, who is probably the trickiest of the bunch. And he is the shopkeeper at the back of the map. I believe it's the carpet shop. Now there are a number of people who frequent this area. So we're just going to make our way into the garage there, drop our briefcase and make our way up to the rooftops where we can retrieve our lethal syringe. So just up here and at the back of the rooftop here we find another briefcase with a syringe inside. We're going to grab that syringe and return to terra firma, and just as we get down here, one of said people who frequent this area is in attendance. So we're just going to retrieve our briefcase once again. As I mentioned, we will be using that towards the end of the mission. So we're just going to make our way into the carpet shop area here, and we're waiting for firstly our target to be in the correct position, and secondly and more importantly we're waiting for this gentleman to finish his cigarette and leave. I'm just making sure that he does, as I have been experiencing a lot of problems with broken NPCs who suddenly just stop moving. So luckily enough, the gentleman has finished his cigarette and left the area, and our target has just moved into the position where he will be sweeping. So we're just going to throw our briefcase on the floor there in the shop, and when the target goes to investigate, we can jab him in the back with our lethal syringe, and that will take care of our final target. So once he finally drops like a tree, we can retrieve our briefcase once again and walk straight through to the exit. So there we go, one more featured contract taken care of. This one, quite an interesting one, quite enjoyable as well. We don't get to go to the House of Sand very often. So we have confirmation that all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. Nobody saw us commit any crimes, so we get our Silent Assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.